and the mercantile process in the context of merchant. That both we are going to discuss in the today's session. See, the mercantile process defines interaction between the consumer and merchant for online commerce, right? See, the mercantile model from the consumer perspective. So what stages we have? Consumer perspective, one is pre-purchase phase. Another phase is purchase consumption phase. Another stage is post-purchase interaction. These three are the three main phases in mercantile model of consumer perspective. See here. Here again, these three stages are bifurcated into different sub-stages. See, pre-purchase interaction. In pre-purchase interaction, what happens? For example, if a consumer wants to purchase any item, so what he'll do? First, in pre-purchase interaction, he'll search for product. So whatever the product he wants to purchase, he'll search for that product through a website. Like he may search on Amazon, or he may search on Flipkart, or he may search on any other shopping website, or directly he may search the product description. He may enter the product description or product name in the Google, and he may search for product. This is the first page. After searching for product, he may compare that product with various brands with various attributes. For example, he want to purchase a smartphone, so he may compare that smartphone. For example, he may compare Samsung particular model smartphone with another company. For example, Oppo like another model. So like that, he may compare the products, its features, its specifications. That is the second sub-stage of pre-purchase interaction. Then negotiation terms, price, delivery times. After getting the features, after getting the features information, he may go for price. So in how many days they are going to deliver, all these things he may verify. So these three sub-stages includes in pre-purchase interaction phase. After seeing these details, he may go for purchase. In purchase, first it will do it is called purchase consumption. So in purchase consumption, what he will do? He may place order. Means he'll book the order. He'll add the items to cart. After adding the items to cart, he may go for payment by using different payment modes, by using a debit card or credit card or any UPI or cash on delivery. By using any one of the payment, he may go for payment authorization. After doing payment authorization, he'll go for product. Means he'll receive the product within some days, right? This is what these three stages we have in purchase consumption. Then next one is post purchase interaction. Post purchase interaction means after getting the items, after using the item, the means he may enter the feedback. He may share his satisfaction level with the company, or if he is not satisfied, he may return that product to the particular portal. So these things happens in mercantile process in consumer perspective. So here how many stages are there? There are three main stages. One is purchase interaction. In purchase interaction, he will search for product. He will compare the product with other brands, other models, and next he will go for payment terms and delivery terms. These three we have in pre-purchase interaction. Then next in purchase consumption, he'll make the order, he'll authorize the payment, and he'll receive products. These three sub-stages we have in purchase confirmation. And last one is post-purchase interaction. If he doesn't satisfy with the product, he may return that good. Or if he is satisfied with the product, he may give the review, he may give the rating. So these are the stages we have in purchase See, now let us see. I'll show the practical how a consumer interact with the website. Okay, how a consumer.
Excuse me, sir. Topic is not visible on the screen, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Topic is not visible on screen, sir.
Okay, okay. Just again, I'll share. Now, is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Right. Thank you. Now, this is a Amazon site. Like that, we have number of online shopping portals like Flipkart, Amazon, eBay, Myntra, Meesho. Like that, we have various websites. In all websites, the procedure is same. We have standardized procedure, all global accepted procedure. The procedure is same. So here, I said the first stage, that is pre-purchase interaction. See, when he wants to purchase items, when any consumer wants to, any customer wants to purchase items, so here you can find the search bar. In this search bar, he may enter the products details. He may enter the products details. For example, I need to purchase a model. Just you need to type that model description, that model name here. And if he is a first time visitor to this website, then what he need to do? He go for, see here you have new customer. Just simply click on new customer and give the details. Then they will provide a credentials like username, password. If a existing customer, he may go for sign in. If you go for sign in, at the time of giving delivery address, at the time means no need to give every time. Just all the details will be kept by the system. When you are going to log in, automatically it will take the shipping address, billing address, everything will be taken by the system automatically when you go for sign in, right? So here we need to search for a product. This is the first phase, first step in online shopping. So after that, after typing information in this website, see this is the screen, home screen of Amazon. Similarly, this is the home page of Flipkart. So if you go for any website, we have the same procedure. You may go for category wise. Here we have categories like electronics, men, women, baby, kids, home, furniture, books, media, auto, sports. Like that, we have different categories. Here you can see mobiles, AC, refrigerator, cameras, sports, fans, furniture, TVs, laptops, bed sheets, books, food, lighting. Like that, we have different categories. You may go through a category wise, or directly you can, if you know the product name, if you know the product description, product model, directly you can enter, simply click on search, right? So similarly in Amazon also, here Amazon also we have categories. If you click on it, here you can see a button, shop by category. If you click on shop by category, it shows various categories of products, right? So here this is the first phase. This is called search stage, product search stage. Here we need to search for product. For example, here I have a dummy website. Through that website, I will show the total mercantile process from customer perspective. Here, if a new user comes, you need to click on new user, sign up. That is nothing but sign up. In various websites, you can see new registration, new customer, like that. We will get the details. Here, simply go for I am a new user to this website. Then simply go for sign up. So when you click on sign up, it shows registration form. What it shows? It shows the registration form. In registration form, we need to give some credentials like a username, password, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, phone number, mobile number, address line 1, address line 2, state, pin code. Then simply click on submit. Here we have insert button. In some websites we can see registered, submit. Like that we can see the some options, some buttons, right? This is common in every website. At the very first time, means the first time users, they have to fill the details. So this is what, by filling these details, they may provide username, password. What they will provide? They will provide the username, password. So after getting username, password, you need to enter username here, password here, then simply go for sign in. So nowadays some websites, they are accepting username as a mobile number or mail ID. So they are very easy remembering that. So here we need to enter our mail ID or phone number, then enter the password, then go for sign in. When you click on sign in, it goes to categories page, means it shows various categories of products like this. See here we have different categories.
Nowadays, it has become very simple, sir. We can log in with the phone number and OTP, sir.
Yeah, that is what. Log in with phone number also directly. Just we need to enter our, no need to keep our password also. If you are unable to remember the password, just we can get the option log in with OTP, one time password. When you click that, automatically one OTP comes to your mobile number. You need to enter that OTP. That's it. That's enough. Means if you are unable to remember your password, that is the best thing. Okay. Then here we have different categories like computers, cell phones, textiles, jewelry, consumer durables, home entertainment. Like if you go for any website, in all the websites we have the same thing. If you know the product name, you can go for search, right? For example, I want to purchase a computer. So this is what searching stage, what we can say, searching stage. So here we have different computers and PCs, right? So after selecting the desired one, so here, for example, I want to purchase Samsung LCD monitor. We need to select the quantity. What we need to do? We need to select the quantity, then simply click on add to cart. So when you click on add to cart, this goes to your selected list. This goes to your selected list. Nowadays, some websites are offering compare feature. Means, for example, I want to compare this LCD monitor with Samsung monitor. Then you need to select these two products, and here we can get the button compare. When you click and compare, what it will do? It will compare these two products in terms of price, in terms of features, in terms of warranty, in terms of dimensions. Everything will be compared, and it will give user ratings also. So based on that, we have to pick the best product which is suitable to us. That feature is also available in Flipkart and like GeoMart, Geo Electronics. Like that, we have some sites.
Amazon also there, sir.
Yes, ma.
It is available on Amazon also, sir.
Yeah. It is also available in all the standard websites. They are giving this compare feature in all the websites, and it will show the similar product at the bottom of the search. If you go for so and so customers purchased these items, similar items, it shows the similar items also automatically without using compare. Also, it will show the similar items, and it will show the users previously what they are purchased along with these items. Means some important gadgets are required for this. So that also it will show. For example, when you are purchasing a mobile, apart to mobile, it will show at the bottom the screen guards and the panels also. That features we have in the websites nowadays, online portals like Amazon, Flipkart, whatever it may be. Everything is showing like that, and it shows different payment terms. Means, for example, if you want to make a payment through card, credit card, or if you want to make a payment through debit card, if you go for cash and delivery, what are the benefits you can avail? For example, if you are going for credit card, is there any cashbacks? Is there any points? That also it will disclose. And some websites, they are giving express delivery. Express delivery means within 24 hours you may get that product. Within 5 hours also you may get that product. Within 2 days you can get the product. For that they are taking extra charge. Like you go for, if you see in Amazon, they are providing Prime, Amazon Prime. For Prime members, they are delivering the products compared to ordinary customers, right? That features we have nowadays in the website. See, after selecting the item, what we need to do, here we have view cart. View cart means it contains the items which are selected by the customers, right? For example, after selecting your products, see, for here we have a cart. This cart contains various products, like see, here I have selected LG LCD monitor, Samsung LCD monitor, HCL LCD computer. So its price, its quantity, and total amount. Like that, every website contains a shopping cart. A shopping cart contains list of selected items, its quantity and price, like a bill. So if you want to go for purchase more items, again you need to go for continue shopping. In all the websites we have the same option. or if you want to go for confirmation, if you are stricted to only these items, then you go for next. So this is common in every website. Just I am showing with a dummy website, right? See, after selecting your products, you need to give shipping address, means to where you want to ship. See, sometimes we may get shipping address, billing address. If both are same, you have an option tick. Shipping address and billing address is same. If you want to give different address, means shipping is one address, billing in another address. For example, you want to present a gift to your friend, then give billing address as your address and shipping address is your friend address or your relative address. That facility is also available in the shopping websites, right? Then after giving the address, shipping address and billing address, you need to go for payment. So payment option. So here we have, you may go with credit card, you may go with net banking, you may go with net banking, you may go with cash on delivery, and nowadays you may go with Google Pay, UPI also. That all facilities we have to make the payment. See, when you are going to make a payment by credit card, so this is what second stage means. In first stage, pre-purchase interaction, what we are doing, we are searching for products, we are comparing the products, right? In third stage, what we are doing, so in second stage, what we are doing, it is purchase consumption. There we are selecting the product, we are making authentication of payment, and we are receiving the products. To make payment here, for example, if you are making payment through a card, you need to select card type. Okay, what it is, whether it is credit card or debit card, that we need to select. The name of the card holder and card number, CVV. It is a 3-digit code. It is called credit card verification value, or we can say card verification value. Then expiry date of the card. Then simply go for pay by card, or if it is debit card, you go with debit, or if it is credit card, you go with credit. So here some websites are offering through a check and DD, but it is not available right now. Then you may go with net banking facility. Net banking means by using your internet banking credentials like password as well as username, you can go with net banking. If you having any UPI, means like GPay or Phone Pay, whatever it may be, by opening a QR code scanner, you can make the payment. These facilities we have to make payment authentication. After making the payment, you may get some confirmation message. We have received your request, your goods will be sent through, and so like that you may get some confirmation. When you are using mobile app like Amazon or Flipkart, every day you can every day you can see the status of the product, where it is, whether it is in transit or whether it is reached to your delivery town. That all the things we can trace by using the what mobile apps like Amazon app or Flipkart app, or you can visit a website and enter your login username password. Automatic in orders you can find your product details and where they are, whether they are in transit or whether they are ready to shipping. That details you can get by using the apps or website. This is what, this is the total process from customer perspective, right? Is it clear? This is the process from customer perspective. Then this is the next thing is mercantile model from the merchant perspective. For example, I am a shop owner, I have a shop. So what is the procedure to complete a transaction? See here, first there we have pre-purchase interaction. It is quite opposite. Now here first phase is pre-sale interaction. What we can say, pre-sale interaction. And the second phase is product service purchase and delivery. And next is post-sale interaction. These are the three phases we have in merchant perspective, right? Let us discuss one by one. See, here is the first pre-interaction. In pre-interaction, what happens? See, in pre-interaction, order planning, order generation. The first is what am order planning, order generation. Then in this we have one more, that is cost estimation and pricing. So cost estimation and pricing, order planning, order generation, cost estimation and pricing. Then next we have phase that is product, service and purchase, product, service, purchase and delivery. Here we have different sub phases. There are five. One is order receipt and entry, order selection and prioritization, order scheduling, order fulfillment and delivery, order billing and payment. Post sale interaction, we have customer service and support. So total we have three stages. In first stage we have two sub stages. In for second stage we have five sub stages, and the last one we have only one sub stage. Now we'll discuss one by one. See. So, see, the first is what? Pre-sale interaction. In pre-sale interaction, I said we have two sub-stages. One is order planning, order generation. Another one is cost estimation and pricing. So in order planning and generation, what happens? The business process begins long before an actual order placed by the customer. The production planners develop a final forecast used to hire workers and build inventory. Order planning leads in order generations, and orders are generated into number of wages into e-commerce environments such as Salesforce, broadcast, since personalized email to customers or creates www web page. See, in order planning and order generation, what we are doing, we are gathering the total product information. So what products we have, how much quantity we have, that all the things we are gathering in order planning and order generation. And second stage is cost estimation and pricing. After gathering the products, at what price we are going to sell that product to the customers, and what is the cost we are incurring for that product, that everything we are estimating in cost estimation and pricing stages. See, pricing is the bridge between the customer needs and company capabilities. Pricing at individual order level depends on understanding the value to customer that is generated by each order, etc. Through order-based pricing, it is difficult to generate greater profits that are indicated by pricing. Means in the cost estimation and pricing stage, just what we are doing, we are giving the pricing quotations. We are placing price codes in the website. Then next one is product, service and purchase and delivery. Product, service, purchase and delivery. This is the second main phase. In this main phase, we have five subspaces. One is order receipt and entry, order selection and prioritization, order scheduling, order fulfillment and delivery, order billing and payment. So in order receipt and entry, after the acceptance of price code, the customer enters order receipts and enters paid in OMC. So here, after selecting the product, the customer will enter the quantity details, everything. Then order selection and prioritization. See, after filling the form by the customer, that order comes to the particular seller. So the seller has to prioritize, means give the ranking to orders, means when we have to deliver, where we have to deliver, like that he has to give the priority list. After giving the list, he has go for order scheduling. So during this phase, the prioritized orders get slatted into an actual production or operation sequence. Production people seek to minimum equipment change over communication between various function units is the most essential in this phase of OMC. See, here what happens, order scheduling means after getting the list, after prioritizing orders, so we have to go for order scheduling. So after scheduling these, the courier people, means the service people may come to your shop and they will take the orders, means the packed ones. So here this phase is called order fulfillment and delivery. So during order fulfillment and delivery, the actual provision of product services made, while details vary from industry to industry. So here in this phase, what happens, whatever the items which are ordered by the customers, that will be packed, and the courier, the shipping company may come to your company and they will take the products. After that, we have order billing and payment. So whatever the orders we have received for that, the amount will comes to your account. That is what billing and payment process. So these 5 phases we have in product, service, and purchase and delivery. The next one is post sale interaction. So post sale interaction, the company has to give a support to the customers if there is any queries, if there is any issues, that the company has to fulfill. That is what post sale interaction. For example, they purchased a TV. So for installation of TV, the company, means this company has to give a schedule to the customer for installing the TV for a demo. So that things the company has to do after post sale, after sale, that is called post sale interaction. So these phases we have in mercantile process. So one is pre-sale interaction, the second one is product, service, purchase and delivery stage, and the last one is post-sale interaction. See, these are the steps one by one. Planning phase, costing and pricing phase, order acknowledgement, scheduling phase, order accomplishment phase, billing phase. These are the total stages from mercantile perspective. Just a minute. Now, what are the parties are involved in e-commerce transaction? So the parties involved in e-commerce transactions. One is the main key, the king is user. And next one is the merchant, or we can say e-commerce store. The customer bank, merchant bank, certificate authority, payment gateway. These are the parties involved to complete a e-commerce transaction. Right. Customer. What is the role of customer? The customer has to search for product. After searching, according to his requirement, he may select the product. After selecting the product, he may make the payment. So to provide all these, the merchant has to provide a website, or we can say a web store. Or a merchant may not sell, means if he doesn't has his own website, then what he can do? He can place his products in a leading website. Like he may place his products in Amazon, he may place his products in Flipkart. Like that, he has an option to place his products in Amazon or Flipkart. And customer bank, to make the payment, the customer required his bank. If it is COD, nothing else, these parties are not included when the transaction goes cash on delivery. Means there is no customer bank, there is no merchant bank, there is a no payment gateway, there is no certificate authority. Only we
Sir, what is this certificate authority, sir?
certificate authority will issue the certificates to the banks, like merchant certificate, credit card certificates. It is an authority. It will give certificates. What we can say, the certificate uh, authorization to the banks. Means banks can't give certificates directly. It has to take permission from the certificate authorities. Right? For to issue credit card certificates, we need to take the permission from card issue authority, credit card issue authority. For merchants, we need to get the certificate from merchant authority. Like for payment gateways, we need to get certificate from payment gateway authority. Like that, we have some issuing authorities. From there, we need to get the permission to issue the certificate. Directly, a bank can't issue the certificates. It has to get permission from the certificate authorities. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Right. See, we'll see all these. First, here we have merchant. When it is COD, no need of last 4 things. One is customer bank, merchant bank, certificate authority, and payment gateway. Just we need user and merchant website. But if the transaction goes online, means the payment goes online, we need customer bank, we need merchant bank, we need certificate authority. So it authenticate the card details, whether the card is correct, whether the credentials on the card is correct, that will be verified by the certificate authority. And payment gateway, it is a mediator between the banks and certificate authority. It concludes the certificate, it concludes the transaction, it confirms the transaction, it finalizes the transaction. That is what payment gateway. See, Just a minute. Right. Now we can see a complete e-commerce transaction. So I said we have different parties like customer, merchant website, customer bank, and merchant bank, certificate authority, payment gateway. Now here we can see their roles, their activities. See, first customer searches for order. Okay, searches for a product, searches for products or services. After selecting the products, what he will do? He will make the order. What he will do? He will make the order and he'll make the payment, right? So through his computer or his what is mobile, he'll go through a website or a app. There he will fulfill the details and he will go for payment details. He will give his card number or bank account number or whatever it may be. The payment details he may give through a website. That detail goes to a third party. The third party is nothing but payment gateway. The duty of payment gateway is it will transfer, means it will authenticate the payment, means it takes the details, payment details, means like card number or account number or password from the customer. Okay, whatever the data entered by the customer, that will used by the payment gateway, and it will verify whether the details are correct. If the details are correct, whether he has sufficient funds in his bank. If the sufficient funds are there, then the payment gateway will transfer the funds from customer bank to merchant bank. This is the beauty of payment gateway. Now this payment gateway, after getting the details, what it will do? It sends that details to a payment processor. Payment processor. What the payment processor will do? It will verify the details. For example, if it is a card, through a card authority, certificate authority, it will validate the details, whether the details are correct or not. If all the details are correct, that information goes to customer bank. That is nothing but issuing bank. So the issuing bank will validate the details. That information comes to card network. Through card network, it comes to payment processor. Through payment processor, it goes to payment gateway. Then the payment gateway will give confirmation to merchant app. Then merchant app will confirm the transaction. So that happens in where in this e-commerce transaction. And last, finally, the payment processor will transfer the money from customer bank to merchant bank account. This is a complete e-commerce transaction, and we may see in different also. Some websites may follow this procedure, some websites may follow this procedure also. See, a card holder or a customer, he'll go for a online website, he will select the products and make the payment. Here I am taking an example. It is a Blue Snap. A Blue Snap is a third party. It is a payment gateway. What it is? It is a payment gateway. It likes acting as a mediator between the merchant, customer, acquiring bank, issuing bank, and card authority. So it will take the details through customer website, and there is a fraud check whether the details are correct, everything is correct or not. That will be confirmed by the this payment gateway. So that detail goes to acquiring bank. Again, it will check the details in acquiring bank processor, and that detail goes to card network, means card authority. The card authority will verify the details. If everything is okay, that detail goes to issuing bank. Now issuing bank will check the details. If the sufficient funds are there, that information goes to card network. Through card network, that information goes to acquiring bank. Through acquiring bank, it goes to the payment gateway. Now the payment gateway will give the confirmation to merchant. Again, the merchant will give the confirmation to card holder. This total process will take minimum 10 to 20 seconds. To complete all these process, it takes 10 to 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, the total transaction will complete. This is what the e-commerce transaction. How he'll make the payment, how the payment will get authorization. So is it clear?
Yes, sir. The payment will happen within seconds, sir.
Yeah.
The payment will happen within seconds, sir.
Payment. I'm unable to listen your voice.
This payment will happen within seconds, no, sir?
Yeah, within seconds. Within 30 seconds, the total transaction may complete. Right. Now, we have to discuss electronic payment systems. This is what? Unit 9. This is the next chapter, electronic payment systems. So, in this unit, we are going to discuss the interaction to electronic payment systems, then legal issues, digital currency like e-cash, e-check, and electronic fund transfer (EFT), advantages and risk in EFT, digital token-based e-payments, smart cards, risk in e-payment. These topics we have in Unit 9. These things we are going to discuss. Right. See, what is electronic payment system? See, electronic payment system is a way of making transactions or paying for goods and services electronically without using cash or check. Means for any transaction, when you are making payment through electronic networks, through cards, through net banking, through UPI, through e-wallets. So that we can say as electronic payment system. In traditional, what we used checks and cash to complete the transaction, to make the payment. But nowadays, instead of using cash and check, if you make the payment by using any electronic network or any electronic network, that's we can say as electronic payment system. These transactions are made through an electronic fund transfer, we can say as EFT, where an electronic system is used to transfer the funds from one bank account to another without use of cash. In order to accept funding and meet the customer needs, companies are accepting payments in many more forms than cash or check. Means nowadays, to attract the customers, so to meet the customer requirement, so many stores, many companies are accepting electronic payments. Nowadays, carrying cash is somewhat difficult in the time of COVID. So every shop is accepted money, a payment through QR codes, payment apps only. So here, to attract the customers, many of the companies are taking the payments electronically. So here, to make the payments electronically, what options we have? The first thing is credit card. All of you know credit card. So credit card is a electronic payment mechanism mode. So it is a, what we can say, it is a plastic card. The credit card is a plastic card. See, payment using credit card is one of the most common mode of electronic payment. Credit card is a small plastic card with a unique number attached with an account. It has also a magnetic strip embedded in it, which is used to read credit card via card readers. When a customer purchases a product via credit card issuer bank pays on behalf of the customer, and customer has to certain time period of which he or she can pay the credit card bill. It is usually credit card monthly payment cycle. Following are the actors in the credit card system, right? See here, what is credit card? Credit card is a small plastic card. What is credit card? It is a small plastic card. It contains two. One is processor. Nowadays, whatever the cards we are getting, they are enabled with two. One is magnetic strip. Another one is a processor, microprocessor. That two contains by all the plastic cards, or that may be debit card, that may be credit card. So that two will store the information of the customer. That like number, all the things will be stored in that microprocessor as well as magnetic strip. So here we have a benefit, means without having funds in your account, you can use credit card. Means they will give some credit limit. Up to that certain limit, you can use that card for purchase of items, as well as some customers may get cash benefit also. Means they can withdraw cash also from that card, that is limited. So here After purchasing the items on next bill cycle, he has to make the payment. So that benefit we have with the credit card, right? Now let us see the image of credit card. See what are the things we have on credit card. See, every credit card means the issuing bank name. For example, if it is SBI, here you can get SBI. If it is Axis Bank credit card, you can see the bank name. And the credit card contains a number. This is what credit card number. Every credit card contains a number. Then here you can see credit card name. And here you can see a microprocessor. This processor will encrypt the information when you are giving your card, when you are swiping card on any machine, swiping machines. So it will encrypt the data. And here you can see this is called magnetic strip. What it is? It is a magnetic strip. So this strip will store your account information, your credit card information. And this is called CVV number, credit card verification value. And this is what expiry date of credit card. When you are purchasing the items over the internet, so you need to enter, if it is stores, physical stores, just you need to swipe the card. No need to enter number, no need to enter expiry date, just you need to enter PIN number when you are swiping the card in POS, point of sale terminals. But when you are making transaction over internet, so what we need to do, you need to enter the card number, you need to enter the expiry date, you need to enter the card holder name, you need to enter the CVV number. These things are very, very important to complete a transaction over the internet. Clear? This is what a credit card. Now we have to discuss debit card. So debit card means if you are having any amount in your bank, to use that amount, so you may use direct withdrawals or you may use that amount by the card. That is what debit card means. Here we have a balance, we can utilize that balance with the credit card. But whereas credit card, first we will use the amount, later we'll make the payment to the bank. That is what credit card. See, a debit card, like a credit card, is a small plastic card with a unique number mapped with the bank account number. It is required to have a bank account before getting a debit card from the bank. The major difference between the debit card and credit card is that in the case of payment through a debit card, the amount gets deducted from your credit card, sorry, your card bank account immediately, and there should be sufficient balance in the bank account for the transaction to get complete the transaction. Whereas in case of credit card, there is no such compulsion. Means if you have bank balance, you can utilize that amount through a debit card. But for credit card, no need of bank balance. They will give certain credit limit. Up to that credit limit, you can use the card. After using the card, you have to make a payment in the next bill date. So that benefit we have with the debit card, credit card. Right now, this is what the form of debit card. See, previously we used debit card like this. So before this 2021, we have the cards without magnet, without the processor. So, but nowadays the debit cards coming along with the magnetic strip card as well as processor. See, here we have microprocessor. See, here we have debit card number, its expiry date, customer name, and issuing authority. It is issued by MasterCard, and here you can see bank name. Similarly, this is a bank, this is SBI card. So issuing bank name and the card number, expiry date, and issuing authority. It is issued by Visa. So, and it is microchip. This is the front side of the card. Let us see back side. So back side like this. So back side, like a credit card, we have debit card also. So debit card back side, it contains magnetic strip mark. And nowadays debit cards containing CVV number also. Right? This is what debit card. Now we have to discuss smart cards. So smart cards can only be accessed using a PIN that every customer is assigned with. Smart cards are secure, they are stored information in encrypted format and are less expensive, provide faster processing. See, Previously, the debit card, credit card contains only what? Magnetic strip. Nowadays, what are the cards we are getting? All are smart cards because they are having microprocessor and magnetic strip. So now all the debit and credit cards are what? Smart cards. All right. Then e-money. So what do you mean by e-money? So it is one of the electronic payment system. See, e-money transaction refers to situation where payment is done over the network and the amount gets transferred from one financial body to another financial body without any involvement of a middleman. E-money transactions are faster, convenient, and save a lot of time. Online payments done via credit card, debit card, or smart cards are examples of e-money transaction. Another popular example is e-cash. In case of e-cash, both customers and merchants have to sign up with the bank or company issuing e-cash. See, so whatever the payments you made through a debit card, credit card, smart card, or e-wallets, that all comes under e-money, or we can say e-money transactions. Clear? Right. Now electronic check. See, we know traditional checks. Here we have to discuss electronic checks. Electronic checks are the another form of electronic payment system. They are designed to accommodate the many individual and entities that might prefer to pay on credit or through some mechanism other than cash. Buyers must register with a third-party account server before they are able to write electronic checks. The account server also acts as a billing service. The registration procedure can vary depending on the particular account server and may require a credit card or a bank account to back the checks. See here. Now, electronic check. See, it is like a ordinary check, but it contains a standard format. So it contains payer's name, bank name, account number of the payer, payee name, and amount to be paid. So once registered buyer can then contact the seller of goods and services to complete the transaction. The buyer sends the check to the seller for certain amount of money. These checks may be sent using email or other transport mode. See, in traditional checks, what we have, we need to send a hard copy of the check from payer to pay. So nowadays, no need of this. Directly, we can send electronically. The details means payer bank name, account number, payee name, amount to be paid. That details we can send through electronic mail or any electronic format. So that details will be taken, printed by the payer. Sorry, payee. Just a minute, I'll show that. See, here a payer. Payer means the check issuer. He will transfer the electronic check to the payee through a network. Now, payee will transfer that details for accounting server for authentication purpose. Means instead of sending a hard check, a soft check may be forwarded by the payer to the payee. Then what payee will do? Payee will transfer that information to the accounting server. Now, this accounting server will send this information to the bank. Means it will deposit this check in the bank. Then bank will validate the information. If the everything is fine, it will get the confirmation. It will get the confirmation from the payer bank as well as payer. Later, it will transfer the funds from payer to payee bank. This happens in electronic check. Right now, EFT. EFT stands for electronic fund transfer. It is a very popular electronic payment method to transfer money from one bank account to another bank account. Accounts can be in the same bank or different banks. Fund transfer can be done by using ATMs also, by using a computer. So we can transfer the funds from one bank account to another bank account electronically. So for payment for payment or for previous transaction, whatever it may be. For that, we can transfer the fund electronically from one bank account to another bank account. EFT utilizes computer telecommunication components both to supply and transfer money or financial assets. EFT can be segmented into three broad categories. The broad categories are banking and financial payments, retail payments, online e-commerce payments. So here banking and financial payments, retail payments, and online e-commerce payments, all these comes under EFT, electronic fund transfer system. Now if you go for India, in India what type of payment system we have? See, Indian payment systems, we have retail payments and large value payments. So retail payments are if it is paper based, okay, it may be cleared by MICR, magnetic ink character recognizer, CTS, SES. And if it is electronically, so if it is electronic payment, it will be cleared by ECS, electronic check clearing system, and electronic fund transfer, NEFT, national electronic fund transfer. If it is paper based, so it is high value, and if it is electronic, it will be cleared for large payments, it is about 2 lakhs. For that, the banks may use RTGS, real time gross settlements. If it is less payment, they will transfer electronically by using NEFT, national electronic fund transfer. These systems in depth we will discuss in the tomorrow's class. So at tomorrow 1:30 to 2:30 we will discuss all these systems in depth. So these are the systems we are using in India. Right? Okay.
Thank you,
We
sir.
have 5 minutes of time. So again, I will review what are the concepts we have completed in the today's class. So today we have completed the mercantile process from
Between the
consumer
customers and the merchant point of
yes, ma. Hello.
mercantile purpose perspective between the customers and the merchant point of view, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So in this, the roles, the activities of consumer, the activities of merchants, that we are completed in the today's class. So from the point of merchant, from the point of consumer, that things we are completed, what phases we have. So the broad phases from the point of customer are three phases. One is pre-purchase phase, purchase consumption phase, post-purchase interaction phase. So again we have sub phases, already I said that phases. So in the point of view of merchant, so there also we have three phases: pre-sale interaction, product service, purchase and delivery, post-sale interaction. These things we are completed. Then parties of e-commerce transaction. So who are involved in e-commerce transaction? One is customer, another one is merchant, or we can say e-commerce store, customer bank, merchant bank, certificate authority, and payment gateway. These are the parties involved in e-commerce transaction. So how the order goes, how the payment will get confirmation, that all we discussed. Then the electronic payment systems, under this we have completed what is electronic payment system and what is credit card, what things it contains, and what is debit card, what things it contains, and what is smart card, and what is e-money, what is electronic check, and how it will be processed, and what is EFT, and what are the categories of EFT, and Indian payment system, that we have to discuss. These things we have completed in the today's session. Now we have 2 minutes of time. If you have any queries, I will clarify. Otherwise, we'll go for one.
Sir, what are the issuing authorities of the debit card, credit card, sir?
Issuing authorities. So we have National Payment Corporation of India, which is located in Hyderabad. It is one, and we have one more Mudra. Mudra is a private agency. It is a issuing authority of credit cards and debit cards. Means if any banks to give credit cards or debit cards to the card holders, it has to take the permission from these authorities. National Payment Corporation of India, NPCI. It is located in Hyderabad. It has to get the permission from that. Okay. And we have some private like Visa card, MasterCard, MasterCard. These are also card issuing authorities. These have a privilege to issue the cards to the banks. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So can I wind up the class now? We'll discuss these Indian payment systems in the tomorrow session. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.